YouTube, Poison Dart Frog Hobbyist. This is Bradley and I'm here with another video for you guys. I'm going to talk about frog meetings and why I feel that they're good. It's always good this day and age, one, to meet people in person because Facebook, Instagram, like you just see pictures of people and you type to people. There's nothing like an in-person conversation when you get to, read body language and other things like that. But frog meetings, they have lots of beer. The conversations are not 110% about frogs. They go to the left. Like it's fun. You can network. People buy and sell frogs at frog meetings. If you have an emergency and you need flies, you could just notify someone before they come to the meeting to bring some flies, or there might be flies on hand. People give away cuttings. You can buy cuttings. You can give away cuttings. Like, there's like a lot of stuff that could go on. People give away stuff like they don't need because, everybody's in their own little world because we're not all together all the time. Here in New York City, we meet about once a month. I haven't been making any of the meetings because I've been like extremely busy with work, and Friday is just a bad day. What else? But yeah. And then you can if you go to someone's house, you can just get ideas. Like there's nothing like an idea to spark the brain to make more creativity when you see someone else's vivariums. Like you're definitely going to be inspired and motivated, because when I come home from a frog meeting, I am like the ultimate frogger. Like I love the hobby all over again. It's just like when you first start out. When I first started out, I'm just in a computer dendro board, just looking, Googling frog, poison dart frogs. Like I was consumed by it. I used to be frog when I wake up in the morning to when I go to sleep at night. When I started my first tank, I'd be on a computer at work looking up frogs. I get home, I start working on my tank after I go to the gym. And I'm working like through the night and the wee hours. My father would like get up and go to work and he'll see me like working on my tank. Like it's an amazing feeling. Like you just feel, I don't know, but when I come home from a frog meeting, I'm just like ready to go. Like give me some great stuff, give me some silicone, give me a tank, and I'm about to build something amazing. Like my creativity, it just goes through the roof. And let me tell you guys once again, if you build vivariums, you're an artist. You are an artist. I don't care what anybody has to say about that. I'm an artist. Because what I do, I make beautiful things. My tanks are beautiful. Oh, with that being said. But I don't know, man. You just got to go to a meeting, and I guarantee you the next day, you're going to feel like revamped and refreshed about the whole hobby. Because, yes, it can get boring. Like, they're frogs. It looks nice. And you're going to stare at your tank like every day of your life, basically. And then people are going to come to your house and they're going to tell you it looks nice too. But it's not like having a dog or a cat that you can actually hands-on play with. So when I don't know, like it's just an amazing feeling. So I just recommend, like, if there are groups in your city or state, go to a meeting and tell me how you feel. I guarantee you feel good after. Guarantee you. And if there isn't a group in your city or state, you know what you should do? Take the initiative and make that group, especially if there are other froggers around. Why not? When we first started out, like when I first started out in the hobby, that was like 5 years ago, there wasn't any NYC frog group. Before I started, there was a frog group or meetings. There were meetings. Like I heard this guy named Andy. They used to have meetings at his house. I never got to experience that. I heard that he had like a super cool collection, so I didn't get to be a part of that. But when we first started, I went to like a plant meeting. There weren't any frogs there. And then like the second time and the times thereafter, there were meetings at bars. And like the first few meetings at the bars, there were like 4 people. Then we had this like super huge turnout. Someone came from Maryland. Like I met a lot of people. Like there was so many people. And then we had more meets in Manhattan at a bar in Midtown. Then we used to go to Jonathan's house. That's also in Midtown. That was cool. Then we started going to Fauna. That was on the Upper West Side of Manhattan. And then, like now, a lot of the meetings are in Yonkers at Ranavera. That's another exotic reptile store. Very cool place. I went there. Amazing. Very, very super amazing. And soon, sometime in 2017, I'm gonna have a frog meeting, but I don't want it to be like an exclusive NYC thing. I want it to be one of those meetings where people come from like basically like anybody in the tri-state or in the states nearby that are close to New York City just come through to my house. There's a lot of space here, and when I tell you guys, I'm gonna have some stuff here about the summertime. Like, remember this video and come back in about June, May or June, and ask me, where's that stuff? That stuff is gonna be here. I'm telling you that right now. Like, that stuff is gonna be here. I'm gonna get like this place to where I want it. I want it to, when I cut on the lights, all you just see is LEDs, boom, 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 like that. I want it to be like so crazy in here that I don't even have to cut on the lights. That's what I'm looking forward to. So get ready for 2017. I'm coming. I'm trying to be like all I could be this time. Because now like I'm in a better situation where I can do exactly what I want, and there's a lot of trial and error, especially if you don't follow direction like me, or you probably don't have the means to get big tanks. So like, you know, I feel like I'm basically starting over, especially with a lot of the stuff that I want to do. Super big tanks are going to be in here real soon, 2017. So until next time, like, don't dislike, comment, subscribe, and enjoy your frogs. Thank you.